Gather round, family. Pull up a seat by the crackling fire. Tonight, I've got a tale to spin. One that'll send shivers down your spine, make the hair on your neck stand on end. Out yonder in the misty hills of Appalachia, where the trees whisper secrets and the shadows dance to an ancient tune, there's a place they call the Lost Caravan. A sanctuary for wanderers and adventurers it is. A place where the lines between reality and the unseen blur like smoke in the night air. Imagine this. You're sitting around with your closest kin, gathered round a table as the firelight flickers and the dice roll. But these ain't just any old dice, mind you. No. These are the kind that carry the weight of fate. The kind that decide whether you live to see the morning or be swallowed whole by the darkness. We're playing a game, you see. A game of courage and cunning, where we step into the shoes of brave souls wandering the haunted hills, facing down terrors of the unknown. It's called the Old Gods of Appalachia. So grab your lantern, tighten your grip on your trusty blade, because tonight we're delving into the heart of the darkness. We're chasing shadows and unraveling mysteries, all the while the ancient gods of these hills watch from their silent thrones. Where last we left off, you'd all finally come to what you believe to be the source of everything that's been happening. From the river going wild, the witch up and missing, and just general, just whisperings about odd happenings throughout the area. You were greeted by a pair of ghosts, bound in chains, that came out to warn you, do not step foot in this mineshaft. If you do, they have to alert their master. They're trying to save you. They don't want to hurt you. But the few moments they had to give you that warning was up. And the chain started to pull them back into the darkness. One of our party decided to reach out to try to stop it, to try to break the chains, and was then bound herself. Another, in a bear form, tried to help, and was similarly bound. And both of you, along with the two ghosts, were drug off into the darkness. That leaves three of you, still in the fading light of day, helpless to do anything but watch, as two of your numbers are drug away. So, we'll start with the three of you. What would you like to do?
Have I sensed that Agatha, my companion, has been snatched yet?
Grabbed, yes. Killed, no.
Okay, but I know that I can't, connect with her, see through her, or anything like that.
You could try to reconnect.
Yes. I would like, yes, please. Please. I would like my friend back.
Turk is desperately shaking his head.
I think I brought in under the stank vest.
I think Bryson's gonna walk over and put a hand on Pearlie's shoulder. I assume you're doing something?
Yep. You can just don't let me get yanked by a ghost chain, I suppose.
Gotcha. I will do my best.
Felt like that was a pretty easy ask. But, the two who are stuck in there feels a little impulsive. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can see what the hell's going on in the cave.
Yeah.
Did she turn into a bear?
Yeah.
We had a giant talking rabbit made of rabbits send us out here.
That's different. That is a whole other thing than my friend turning into a goddamn bear, Boston.
This is why I didn't want to come back here.
I'm gonna leave with you next time. God damn.
I'll give you a intellect check. Target number 3, not particularly difficult. Do you have
I'll
any
just roll it straight.
skills? I didn't even need it. Yeah. You are absolutely fine with a 5. It's not hard
God.
to reconnect. In fact, it's almost like it was waiting for you to reconnect. What do you usually see when you are trying to glimpse through the senses of your... Is it a raven?
A crow.
A crow.
It is usually murky colors, and it's a little bit sort of blurry around the edges. But if you will allow me, crows remember faces. That's one of the things that we know about them. So I will say that Agatha probably zeroes in on faces. That's something that just naturally she does. But I don't know. This doesn't specify. Does it specify? Let me see. Let me read through the thing. It doesn't specify that I can control her. And even if I could, I imagine that Agatha is probably like a little bit ornery sometimes and like doesn't really care what I have to say most times. So yeah, that's typically it's kind of like muted colors, blurry around the edges. I would like to communicate what I want to see because I'm looking for the two who just got yanked into the cave. But whether or not Agatha shows me that is up to her.
What you would see at first is kind of blurry, muted beige and tan colors. And the longer you stare, the more clear it starts to get. And you see the head of a figure with some kind of leather draped down over the eyes, about to the bridge of the nose. The only clear, defining features you can see is the all too wide, very toothy smile.
I hate that. Does it look... I don't know that I'd be able to tell, but does it look like it's looking at Agatha or at me?
At you.
Oh, I hate that. People don't typically perceive me through Agatha, so I think there's probably this like kind of jolt through Harley's body, and I'm gonna I don't see, like, I get the sense that he's probably like holding me up to his face or holding Agatha up to his face.
Yeah,
is that my best guess?
Not even like gripping, like just trying to keep her in place. Just like an open palm, just kind of staring eye to eye.
I'm gonna see if I can tell Agatha to move. Like, I want her to look around and see if she can see anything else.
Ooh, I'll give you another intellect challenge. This time considerably higher. Target number 18.
Oh, shit.
Do you have any skills that you could apply to this? Anything you're proficient in or trained in?
Let me see. Discerning the truth and piercing deceptions. I'm trained.
I'd say that would count.
I don't think that there's...
That would drop it down to 15, and you can spend a point from your intellect pool to drop it to a 12.
I'm just gonna roll it straight. We're just gonna,
So 15?
We're just gonna live on the edge today. Yeah. Shouldn't.
That is a 2.
That's a 2. Well,
that all too wide grin stretches just a little wider, and the mouth opens to say something, but it is in such a low whisper that it is barely discernible what they're trying to say.
I'm going to... there's nothing that I can do. I'm just gonna tell Agatha, come back when you can, and I'll break the connection.
Okay.
Well, there's somebody else waiting for us in there. Whoever whoever it was that the ghosts were afraid of, definitely creepy. Not a fan.
Yeah,
and he definitely knows that we are still out here.
Rainbows.
Oh, never is.
Nope. Right. Okay.
We can't be standing outside the cave when whatever light we have goes away, though.
No.
Are you sure you want to be standing in it when that happens?
We're not going to be inside the cave neither. We gotta go figure something out. I mean, we were looking around that witch's house before. We were gonna take a break for a hot second.
Got a flashlight. We can go down there. I've got light.
I arguably, I think I wanted to be here least of all, but I have a little bit of a concern leaving them in this cave overnight.
Well, we're gonna go in and get them and come right back out.
You saw what they had. I was there pulling on it just like you. It's not a matter of us just popping in there and getting it. Do you want to go and throw your life away?
I feel like you two want to go in swinging when we could go in and negotiate.
I didn't say swinging about nothing.
Negotiate. Oh, yeah, because
what do you think I do at work all day, Boston? I'm not talking to
you. Talk to Haynes?
Yeah. Who do you think runs the goddamn company?
Bitch and a half. You dropping this shit on me now? You never fucking told me this shit? Alright, well.
What was I gonna tell you? Hey, we both got shell shock coming back from the war. And oh, by the way, the people we work for ain't human. When was I gonna tell you that?
What we need to focus on now is getting our friends out, or at least helping them help themselves. And we're not going to do that kicking dirt and going two separate directions.
So we're going in.
You want to go shake hands, then you got to go in with a little weight. You got nothing that they want other than yourself. What are you going to offer them? A firm handshake and a crisp $5 bill?
We don't have to offer them anything. They just need to give back the other two.
Because they're just going to do that willingly, because they seem like such a reasonable individual.
Honest mistakes happen.
Honest mistakes happen, right. And it's a mistake that the crazy, spooky chain person in a region full of missing peoples just happened to also grab two more. Am I the only one who didn't bang his head around here or something? There a gas leak? Is this sulfur mine or something?
How long do you think that they're going to make it if we leave them in there?
Well, one of them just turned into
you
a
really
bear.
think they're going to be okay?
Can I take a look around?
Always.
Hey, Hoop,
we
what's that
alone
private roll
out
about?
here?
What's
Are we
that
alone?
private roll
Yeah,
about?
what's the private roll about? A, what Kian said, and B, are we alone?
There's no private roll.
Yes,
Worse
there
that you took
is.
it back. Worse that you deleted it.
We could
So much
hear
worse.
the sound effect. All right.
It's just the mouth of a long abandoned mining shaft. The word shaft just
It's
My
a
sh-
shaft.
my brain,
Saying it.
my
Keep
brain.
One more time for
Do
me.
it.
Giant
One more.
shaft.
One more.
Keep saying
There you
it.
go. One more. No, I want Hoop to say it one more time.
The mine shaft.
There we go.
And shaft. Look, you want to negotiate with somebody, negotiate with Rabbit. Once we figure out what's going on with this witch in the river. All right? Then maybe one handle another.
Wait, what do you think I play? Okay. The witch is in the cave.
How do we know that? We didn't see them in there. We saw two spectral working fellas.
Okay.
None of them
we
look
followed
particularly witchy.
Boston, we followed tracks out here.
We followed tracks from what looked like something broke in. We're assuming that's the
and-
witch.
No, I'm assuming it took the witch. You keep doing that. You keep shaking your shoulders at me like I've not spent my entire life with you.
You want back into the cave? We just barely got out of ourselves.
We have been fucking nominated as speakers on behalf of the giant fucking rabbit that resurrected our friend, okay? So my idea is to walk in as a representative and say, hey, we are here. We do not want trouble. We just want the witch.
Speakers, we got
Get
sent on
me
errand.
the-
This is us breaking even with the weird stuff in the woods, okay?
I'm gonna
Can you not realize that?
Terms and we
Negotiate
come
terms
back.
with a thing that's trying to grab crows and shove it in its chest and doing spooky shit. I'm sorry, we're assuming a lot of communication abilities from something that came in. Two spooky guys said, "Hey, don't come in here,"
Bossy.
and then it pulled it right back in.
Bossy, Harley is trying to talk.
I lean down and pull out 3 little cups, and I pour some moonshine in each of them. And I'll stand back up. Feel like we need to calm down, just a smidge, just a little something, calm the nerves. And I'm gonna knock mine back, and I'm gonna grab my flashlight and turn it on, and I'm gonna walk toward the cave.
I don't drink anymore.
Can I use like an intelligence meta, like not even a meta check, just like an intelligence, like, hey, everyone just got fucking ganked going in there. Is this a bad idea?
I mean,
Poop, how do I?
it's clearly a
Just
bad
ask God.
idea, but
Yeah.
you have like 3 bad ideas in front of you. There's no good ideas here. Either you go in, hopefully rescue those 2, either through fighting or words, or you go back to the witch's hut, rest, hope that the 2 of them survive the night, and then come back tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm not going all the way in, for the record. I'm like I'll go into like the entrance, into the mouth of it, and I'm going to use my flashlight and shine around. I'm going to see if I can see anything that indicates, like, are there paths here? Is there a path that they took? Does it look like the change just got yanked into the wall? Like, can I see anything?
It is basically just one tunnel down.
It's a shaft.
It is a shaft.
By the way, I'm standing right next to Harley. We are not playing that game.
Are there drag marks
Oh yeah.
from the 2?
Yes.
Okay.
We just had 2 people dragged in there.
I didn't know if they got turned spectral.
Fair
Fair.
question.
Weirder
Fair.
things have happened here, all right? Somebody just turned into a bear in front of me.
on
There was a
them.
rabbit made of rabbits. Harley's not having a good day.
Mm-mm. A river tried to eat us.
There's a whole lot going
No,
on.
it didn't.
you?
I made it calm.
You
So,
aren't here.
Harley,
Oh, I thought that was out of character.
there's nothing there other than a tunnel leading down into the ground. There are sharp rocks jutting up along the path, but otherwise there is just one path.
The day's not getting any shorter. If we're gonna go in, we need to go in. And the 2 of you are clearly torn. I'm good.
Boston, I'm going. Boston,
need
you
you-
can stay out here.
I pointed at Bryson. I need you to make up your mind separate of what I'm doing. Do you think that we
I
should
was
be going in
going-
this cave?
I'm going in. I think we can talk to it.
And I'll have
I
to
don't-
follow you in, so pull your ass out when that inevitably fails. So let's
Thank
over with.
you. Just like the trenches.
I'm gonna take another little swig of moonshine, and I'll go in. Tiny, tiny, tiny swig. I have had true moonshine, tiny swigs.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
How much you pour for me? 'Cause I'm just
A
gonna.
decent amount.
Yeah. Let's just do it in one big.
Did you drink Bryson's too?
No, I wouldn't take your.
If Bryson didn't take
I
it, I've
s-
split it
I
between
s-
mine and Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the 3 of you begrudgingly make your way into the tunnel, the camera will pan back just a little, just off the path of where you were all standing and arguing, to look at a figure in a very well-fitting suit, smiling, twirling a pocket watch as he stares and catches the watch, opens it. Tick-tock, puts it away. The 2 of you that have been pulled into the tunnel. It's a slightly different story. You are dragged faster and faster across sharpened rocks, being slammed into walls again and again. You can hear the wailing of the 2 ghosts as they are painfully drugged right along with you. until you finally come to a painful and sudden stop, slamming into the ground, going skittering off into the dark. The two of you can see nothing, but you do hear something. A very low, very gentle, constant whispering.
Can we like decipher the whispering? Do bears have good hearing? 'Cause I have like bear features now. I don't know anything about bears particularly, but
I'd give you an intellect check.
okay.
5 is not going to do it,
Great.
but the whispering does stop.
Can you talk as a bear? Or
I
are you
don't
just a
think
bear?
so. I was about to
All
say
bears
I
can
probably
talk, but you can't understand.
That's true. I don't understand. I don't speak bear.
If you could change your
I'm,
fate, would
You
you?
can change your fate.
Would ya? Would ya?
Me friend's a bear.
I'm gonna
Ma.
I'm gonna
Um,
turn to Massey and I'm gonna try to say, as like in my head, I think I can still talk. So I'm gonna try to say like, "How are you?" But it's probably gonna come out like a bunch of like bear groans.
It's like in Brother Bear.
I feel like it
Uh,
sounds like a really like sweet, soft-spoken bear.
It's
You,
gonna sound like honking. That's what bears sound like.
Sylvia, the moment you start talking, you would hear, shush, shush, shush. No. You don't want him to know you're here.
Can I discern the source of the sound?
It's just coming from the darkness around you.
I'm gonna attempt to like do like I'm gonna attempt to whisper as a bear.
So,
Not really saying
low
anything because
growling.
nothing I can come out will be legible. But yeah,
Whatever the two of you are doing here, I suggest you find a way to leave. Now.
I'm gonna reach toward the chains and see like if they're like attached to anything back here.
It's
If I
just
can like tug.
you could tug. It's basically just a pile of chains now, just wrapped around you.
Okay. I'm going to can I see Massey by me?
You can
Or
see
just like sense that they're
nothing.
there? I can see nothing. I'm gonna start to reach out to my side to see if I can feel
Smack you
Massey.
with your big bear paw.
Yep.
Smacked
Mhm.
by a bear paw.
I'm just gently
knock
like
me out
patting
again.
my surroundings with my giant bear claws.
Yeah, you'd
What do
feel.
you feel with your bear paws?
Okay. If I feel Massey, I'm gonna cast Charm Touch so she can restore 1d6 to any stat pool.
Okay. How many points does that take from your pool?
1, but I have 1 edge, so it just cancel out.
Oh, I don't know if I want to do intellect or might. All of my stuff relies on intellect, but I only have 2 in might left.
Yeah, you should put it in might.
Okay. 5. Nice.
There's from the corner of the cave just this very
Thank you.
light flash as a lantern lights itself. And then you can see the silhouette of a figure sitting in the center of the room on the ground, wrapped in what looks like an old and decaying blanket, possibly an old piece of leather. And she looks at the
Doesn't
both of you. Oh, go ahead.
No. I was making sure it wasn't the skin man.
No.
I hate that man.
She looks at the two of you. Wait. I remember you. From when you were young. Oh, I understand. Rabbit, rabbit, sent you to pay what you owe. He did think he was the cleverest among us. Um, to paint the picture of this woman, you were staring at a tiny, unassuming feminine figure, maybe a little past middle aged, a pair of reading glasses hanging around her neck, skin so thin and gaunt that it's almost paper like. His long chestnut hair that looks like it's usually put into two large buns around the nape of her neck, but are now very disheveled and just kind of hanging off of her back.
Does she look injured? Does she look hurt?
No.
If you don't mind me asking, what are you doing down here, ma'am?
I was brought here against my will. You don't know who, and she says a name, but the name almost censors itself in your ears. Completely distorted. No clue what word she just spoke. If you've not met, then you should consider yourselves lucky and you should flee as quick as you can.
Not sure how we can flee if we don't know exactly where we are. I see you're a bear, Danny or Sylvia. I'm not. It doesn't matter to me. It's fine. I've seen weirder.
I accept you how you are.
I accept you. I love you as you are, my friend. Bear
Persona
claws
does
and
not
all.
intimidate me.
I'll just give like a very appreciative groan in response.
From both of you, and you can have different answers to this, but I need to know if you are willing to learn the name of this individual.
Yes.
Yes.
The name Cairn echoes in the back of
that.
your head. Cyarn. Like shortened of carrion.
Oh. Right. Interesting.
You shouldn't have done that, darlings.
What? Sorry, I might have missed something. What invitation did we have? Was it like in the back of our heads asking if we wanted to know this name or like what?
Basically, it's an unwritten
Okay.
just thought in the back of your head that double checked with your own mind that you wanted to be able to hear it.
Okay. I feel like one more mistake tonight for us isn't really all too strange. Do we still have time to leave?
Maybe. Maybe now it won't matter.
Can you come with us?
There's some hesitation on her face. I could. There's a ritual that could unbind me from this place, but I couldn't ask you to do that for me.
I'll start to like kind of moan enthusiastically as like assent, like yes, we'd like to do this for you. If I can somehow convey that through like tone.
How good are you at communicating while you're a bear? How many times have you been a bear?
So I have like an inability to like any social interaction, so I'm probably terrible. I don't think being a bear negates that in any way. I'll let Hoop decide.
How long does being a bear last?
An hour.
Do you want it to end early?
I don't know because I don't know if I'll need some extra strength with whatever we're facing. So I'm going to keep it up for a little bit longer.
She does seem to be able to understand what you're conveying.
Okay.
Is there a specific question or thought or something you're trying to convey to her?
I'm trying to just convey that that I'm just trying to encourage her to, I guess, just trust us and relay whatever this ritual is.
Fine. If you got this far, it's not like I'm gonna be able to stop you anyways. There's a few things you need to gather. Probably gonna need to be quick about it. I don't know when he's gonna be back. But I must tell you how dangerous this is going to be if he finds you.
Can't be much dangerous if we just hang around here. It wouldn't sit right with me if we left you behind either. It's not mannerly and all.
Fine. Well, I'm gonna need 3 things for this. I have a conjure deck hidden in my pocket. It's missing a card though, so won't be quite as powerful. Also, I'm sure you saw some of those mushrooms growing on the way in. I need some of those. And the last is the one that I hate to ask for the most, but I need a shared memory. A good one, too. The stronger the better. And whichever 2 this memory comes from, they will not get it back. Nor will they remember even giving it up.
Okay.
All right.
I will revert back to human form, as I do believe I have not only the missing conjure card, but we collected a vial of those mushrooms
Animorph
as we were
rules or
outside.
nah? Animorph rules or nah?
I've got the mushrooms.
Do you? Okay.
You better hurry.
So
Wait, we gotta go all the way up there and get all the way back?
I can go all the way back there. Bears are pretty fast. I'm gonna stay in my bear form, and I will race towards the entrance. If I can get there, and get to where the others are, I'll immediately.
Well,
Yes.
You gonna leave me by myself?
Do you want to come?
We had a one split party, but what about seven?
I think it's a little silly to leave this lady by herself. Also, I think it's a little silly
I just
if we
think-
split the party again.
Are we all gonna? Are we
So-
all gonna collectively race to the entrance? I'm just
Some of
Oh yeah, can we get her
volunteering
to
because
the
I'm
entrance?
fast.
That's true. Can we get her to the entrance? She's still in the cave. Can she come with us to the entrance? and then
no,
do
she
the-
is bound to the spot that she is sitting.
stuck to the floor.
Okay.
We're
Well-
2 of us are walking in.
Good news.
Don't be obstinate.
Okay.
3 of us are walking in.
So,
Mm.
one of you is staying, one of you is going. Correct.
Yeah, it's funnier that way. Just like the time I blew up in Lancer.
It's efficient.
It is efficient.
Well,
Shut up. Hey,
Sylvia, good
fuck you,
news.
Cass.
Because they are going to meet you halfway
Excellent.
if they survive.
Okay.
Hey, that's a threat.
From behind the 3 of you, once you're a good few
Wait,
a few minutes down into this tunnel. Yes,
can I do something before Sylvia sprints off since we're doing this kind of like
absolutely.
in a montage? Okay, I want to cast. Do you have like anything on you as a bear? Like any, like, remnant of it? I'm trying to think of if. It doesn't say what size the object is. All right. I want to make her a glowing bear with foxfire.
I think Sylvia's a human now.
We were told sneaky and quiet, and you want to make a giant glowy bear.
Well, how are you supposed to see in the dark to get back down there?
Very slowly and very carefully.
Do we have time to go very slowly and very carefully?
You have no idea.
Okay, hold on. But okay, my equipment, I have
will be then illuminating the entire tunnel.
I have a rope. I'll illuminate the rope and tie it around your neck. So it's not the entire tunnel illuminated. It's a very small light. It's not even large. It's a
Illuminates
illuminate
everything in a
everything-
short range.
short range, yeah.
As long as you're good with that.
I just think that going back in the tunnel in the complete darkness is a bad idea.
I mean, it's a tunnel. It goes one way. I'm just concerned about like drawing a lot of attention. No, if you want, you can. I mean,
does the tunnel? We don't know if the tunnel goes one way or not. We don't know if the tunnel goes one way. No.
Yeah.
4 people said it's a bad idea, so you guys
Okay.
go ahead. It's
Well,
okay.
From behind the three of you, you hear growling. And staring back at what light you can see from the opening of the tunnel, these
We have
things
flashlights. We have 2 flashlights.
you do. It's more that for a moment they're just silhouetted.
Oh.
They don't enter the tunnel as you did. They more just crawl out of the tunnel walls. They are canine-esque in shape and appearance, with pitch black fur. And they are sprinting down the tunnel towards you. What would you like to do?
Instinctively step in front of Harley.
Harley's gonna kick the shit out of your leg.
Great. I'm putting on my charm of strength.
Oh. Is that a cipher?
Yeah.
What does that do?
Several small pieces of mountain quartz picked from a creek without disturbing the water's flow and placed into a leather bag with dried garlic and preserved bones. If I put it around my neck so that it touches my skin, it adds 2 to my might edge for the next hour.
Ooh, love it.
I'm gonna look at Bryson and Boston. Can I do something stupid? I'm already moving, so y'all gotta talk fast.
Wait, just go. What are you gonna do?
I'm looking at Boston because I don't know Boston as well to see if Boston's gonna stop me.
I don't know what you're about to do. I don't
Probably
have magic.
done.
I'm looking at the two of you and saying, we gotta go in there faster, both of you.
I pull some of my hair out and I press them into a ball of wax that I have, and I'm gonna throw it at the foe. This is a witch ball. I have to roll a D100 to determine the effect. And it's on page 329. Is
Incredible.
yeah.
Damn.
So we're gonna do this. I don't have the page up, so hopefully this doesn't go absolutely shitty. It's number 83.
83. Oh, as my PDF decides to close itself.
What page was it?
329. My PDF is struggling.
Hold on.
It's not-
83. Releases a
Which-
swarm of birds and insects that inflict damage equal to the cipher level to everything within long range of the ball's landing spot.
Oh,
No, it doesn't. What book are you looking at?
No, what did you roll?
I rolled an 83.
You rolled an 83. From 81 to 90, it releases a swarm of birds, then insects, that inflict
Yeah.
damage equal to the cipher level to everything within long range of the ball's landing spot.
I'm looking
What
at the
are you
wrong book. I don't know. That's okay. I trust y'all.
Though witch ball
Oh,
should be
no.
created only on Friday the 13th. Beware, witch balls created on other days, for they are considered cursed and might not act as expected.
well, if the three of you at this moment decided to turn and flee, you would be outside of long range. If you stop to stand your ground, you'll be within long range.
I think the plan is to do a thing and then beat feet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If Boston is rushing us along, I'm not trying to fight the group so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just grabbing Harley by the hand as he throws, and we're dragging down the
What's the
tunnel.
level of the cipher?
Level 4.
4. Oh, yeah. The trio of creatures that crawled out of the dark and started chasing down the tunnel are just torn to pieces. left with nothing but shreds of shadow. But there's more growling coming from everywhere. So, we do not need to open initiative just yet.
Good.
And you are
Great.
free to turn and run. I do need a speed roll from everyone, though. Difficulty 6, not overly high difficulty. Bryson's fine.
Speed roll.
Speed.
Oh, no.
Hey, Hooper.
Austin's fine.
If I upped my speed pool, but I didn't use any speed points, does that mean my total increases like from last time? Like I.
Yeah, it should be whatever you're new. Yeah.
Okay.
I
couldn't.
Well, that makes sense. As the two of you just reach out, grab Harley, and pull him with you down the tunnel. As Harley, you try to find your feet. You try to get your feet under you to start running, but you're just, every time you try to bring a foot up, it gets caught on a rock and you're stumbling, and eventually just start stumbling forward ahead of those two.
I had way more moonshine than I intended to. As I'm running through this dark tunnel.
I need you to take 1 point of damage to your speed. But since the two of them are there to pick you up, it's easy enough to get you back onto your feet and for all of you just to continue running. Which, one of you, Massey, you stayed behind, right? Sylvia, yeah. Sylvia, you would hear the commotion. You'd hear the explosion, the birds, the insects, the buzz before it dies off, and then see the light source of these three as they are sprinting down towards you.
Great. Okay. I'm gonna revert back to my human form so I can talk. Do they clearly seem like they're running away from something?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay.
You would also now
I
hear the growling.
Yes. Great. Excellent. Okay, I'll revert back to human form. I'll try to get their attention. I'll see if they continue to run at me. If they continue to run towards me, I'll run with them until we potentially evade whatever's chasing us.
Yeah. Are any words shared, or is it just eye contact and run?
I grab Bryson's arm and I just kind of start frantically saying, "The mushrooms we collected. Give me the mushrooms now."
Run, Sylvie. Fuck.
I'm running and yelling and grabbing.
Stop
Sarah, back to this cave. Are we going in a dead end or something?
You
shut up, Boston.
You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be this far down. You should be back at the entrance.
Too bad we're fucking here. Can you just get far?
Run. We are moving, and I will give you mushrooms in a minute.
Fine.
I need
I'll run back with them.
All four of you to make a might defense roll, please.
Okay.
Tragic.
Canine jaws are gonna snap out from the just shadows in the cave out of nowhere. Difficulty 4 is so target number 12.
I fail.
I did that one.
Everyone succeeds except for Bryson. Bryson, you will take 2 points of damage to your might.
Bryson being a goddamn idiot, pushing Harley out of the way.
Instead of jaws just snap out towards Harley, and you just shove and get bitten right on the rib cage.
There's no appreciation. Harley is just yelling, "I can take care of my fucking self." It's
the middle finger back at you.
Yep. No, thank you.
But are we doing anything but just sprinting?
Following Sylvie, I guess.
There's only one direction to head, so I guess we're all heading back in that direction.
Yeah, are we managing to stay ahead of the pack and everything?
The fact that you have not stopped, that you have continued to turn and run, means that the vast majority of the bites that should be going your way, you are outrunning.
All right.
Till you hit a certain point, and the growling and the snapping of jaws just fades. Massey, what have you been doing down here?
I have actually been talking to this strange woman. She seems to know a lot about us, and I've been kind of asking how and who she is, like how she knows and who she is.
They call me the Mander Witch.
Ah, you're the witch they've been mentioning,
I assume so.
and you've known us since we were kids.
I did see you all when you were quite a bit younger. The time's a little different for me.
Different in what way?
I don't know how long it's been since I've seen you all. I just know it's been a while.
For how old we are, guys? I'd say like 20 years, a little less,
Something
give or
like
take.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
And how'd you get down here?
He wasn't willing. That horrid, horrid man broke into my home. Drugged me away kicking and screaming.
The man whose name you said was a mistake to learn?
The very same.
I see. And what interest would he have in you then?
Well, he works for Langley Cole.
Of course. Quite familiar with them, I see.
He used to be a man, long time ago. Now something else got into him, and now I don't know what he is.
Can't say for certain it'd be better to know or better to not know about this one.
You'll
Do you
recognize
know how
him.
long?
Wears all of his torn and tattered years like so many coats. Each one he can bind a being into a place like this. Strip away their power.
Wonderful. Regardless of whether or not we knew his name, I think he already knows us. I think we saw him, right, Hope? Last time? For a brief second?
You saw
Some
something
of
of
us
him,
did.
yeah.
Yeah. Enough to connect the dots, at least. And, could you say what interest he had in you to drag you kicking and screaming out your own home?
Do you not know nothing of Langley Cole? What they're trying to do to this place?
I know some things, but, I tend to avoid them when I can.
You did hear rumors that they were going to put in a dam.
Right.
It was basically going to wipe out a good chunk of this area. And it would effectively kill the river.
Right. But that still doesn't answer why he needed her down here. Specifically.
I was looking to stop him.
Why not just kill you?
Someone like me is far more valuable alive.
There's the answer. Do you know anything on how to stop him? I mean, once we get you out of here, you're more useful out there than in here, obviously, with your powers back, but that doesn't mean we don't know how to stop him.
Once I'm free, y'all run, and you never look back.
Okay.
And we'll pivot to those of you running down the tunnel, eventually reaching the this opening at the bottom, where you see that lantern in the corner of the room. You see the petite figure bound in the center, and Massey sitting right there alongside her.
No, fuck.
I think as soon as
Ow.
we get to a point to stop, Harley pulls Bryson aside. And I do have medical items as one of my pieces of equipment that I got.
I also have a doctor's bag.
I will first and foremost do a splash of moonshine on it. Sterilizing.
Of course.
Wow.
Of course.
Give a man some warning, Harley.
Suck it,
You totally cut out there, Turk. I didn't hear anything.
suck
you
it
said.
up, hero boy.
You suck it up.
Oh my god, can we stop yelling?
Oh.
And as Harley is patching up Bryson, I think just says like it probably hasn't stopped the whole time, honestly. Just like, you fucking idiot. You don't have to protect me. I can take care of myself. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh.
You have to stop treating us like we're fucking kids. And I'm not being gentle as I'm healing, like tying it too tight, being a little bit too aggressive with it. Not too much concern.
It's not you, Harley. Fucking trenches back in my head.
Sylvie, you got your fungal focus all sorted out, or?
And I just shove a thermos full of.
Harley, how many points do you want to heal?
Oh, can I roll a d6 for it?
So you
Let's roll
choose the
5.
number you want, and that sets the
Oh.
difficulty for this task.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
just need 5. I only need 5.
You only need 5 points, so I'll set a difficulty 2 for 6.
So that becomes target number 15.
Wait. No.
Wait.
So, wait. I set the target number or the difficulty is the points I want to...
Yes.
You are setting the
Which one?
difficulty. Your target number is 3 times the difficulty.
Yeah, so if Bryson only needs 5 points,
Mhm.
the difficulty has to be 5 or the target number has to be 5.
Target
That's
number's
my
15.
confusion.
Difficulty's 5.
Okay. Well, I'm not being gentle, so I don't think it would be the full heal. Let's be real.
Sure.
I'll do target number 9 for difficulty 3 points.
Do you have any training in healing?
No.
Do you want to spend a point from your intellect pool to...
For my intellect,
Yeah.
no. I don't have any edge in intellect. Sorry, Bryson. I
So
hope
it's
this goes
just,
well
you're
for
spending
you.
3 points from your intellect
Gonna-
pool and reducing it down to difficulty 6.
Wait, no. I'm not.
You're not? Okay, so it's just
No,
difficulty
no,
9.
no. Yeah, straight difficulty.
That's a 7.
Sorry, Bryson. Harley's a little too aggressive with it.
So do I heal
You
anything?
healed nothing.
Mm-hmm. Ow, Harley. Thanks.
There's blood just
Why
seeping
do we
through the
need
bandage.
mushrooms? Why are you not a bear? Where are we?
Who the hell is that?
Who is that?
You brought friends. Unfortunate.
We needed the help. No, we needed the help to get you
Wait,
out of here.
Danny, you're muted.
I've been okay, great. Okay. I forget everything I said. I am going to turn to the woman and said, Yeah. I didn't mean to drag them down with me. They were heading down this way anyway. It was not my intention, but your ritual, it can get us all out, right? This is not an issue.
We'll see.
Okay. I got the card, I got the mushrooms, and I got what else you need. So we should all be good.
Reach into my
Wait,
pocket.
What else? What are we doing?
There'll be time to explain once we're out.
No.
Time is of the yes.
Which? What does she want? No offense.
Can we just do this and get out of here?
I want you all to walk out of this cave. Alive.
I'm keeping a lookout. Do we have any cave puppers?
Glancing back up the tunnel that you'd come from, at first there was maybe 4 or 5. Now it's probably closer
Yeah.
to 8 or 9.
No.
Yeah.
And they're just basically sitting and staring as if there was an invisible barricade.
Oh, we got time for whatever you're doing, at least.
Mhm,
There's some.
mhm. Okay. So,
You're
what
here.
do I do now?
You're here 'cause Rabbit called in what you owe.
Uh-huh.
You free me, your debt is gone.
Great.
What are you asking of us?
Take the
What
cards.
did they agree to?
There'll be time for this later. Please, what time is of the essence here?
Take the cards out of my pocket. Lay them in a circle around me. Hand me those mushrooms.
I'm frantically, like, following instructions.
I'm reaching for Sylvie. Last time we just made a deal blindly. That's what got us in this situation.
I'm not making a deal with you.
Well,
She
just
didn't
tell
ask
us
for
what we're
anything.
doing then.
It's a ritual. It's a ritual to get us out.
You're gonna
Okay,
break the
you
bindings
said-
that are keeping me here.
How?
The
Magic.
cards, the
I don't have
mushrooms, and 2 memories, Bryson.
No.
Memories.
Yes.
What is?
Yes.
There'll be time for this later.
I need
We
it.
don't have Sylvie and I already discussed with her. She didn't even offer or ask us to get her out. We offered
Mm-hmm.
to get her out.
Are you taking their memories or our memories? What are you taking?
From
We're
two
not
of
taking
you.
anything. We're giving.
I need a shared memory
Not
from
what I-
2 of you. The stronger the memory, the more powerful.
I have so many incredible memories with Massey. I'm sure I can spare just one.
I agree.
Yes.
Do I feel like Agatha is nearby?
If you want to reach out
I do.
closer than when you were above ground and slowly getting closer.
Mm-hmm.
But not right here.
No.
Do I get a direction coming from the deeper in the cave? I'm guessing.
Deeper in the cave, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, time is of the essence. I think we're about to make a new friend, so I don't feel right doing this, but I deferred, or I opted for a decision, and that got us chased by a bunch of demonic dogs. So I will defer to the group on this one.
I may have something to deal with the dogs.
I'm continuing to build the circle, handing her the mushrooms.
I'm backing up.
Yeah, I'm heading towards the little invisible barrier.
So the 2 of you that are giving up your memory need to stand inside the circle.
Okay.
And from her hand where she grabs the mushrooms, she kind of squeezes down, opens it up, and there's this mushroom paste left behind. I need one person to consume the mushroom paste and then attempt to break the bind.
What are they rolling for it?
Yeah. What are
we rolling for it?
For the mushroom or for the ritual?
Oh, so one of
Yes.
us eats the mushroom and one of us does the ritual.
No, whoever eats the mushroom is doing the ritual.
Okay, then both.
I will eat the mushroom.
Well, you got to do
Mushrooms
both.
are poisonous, guys.
You have
I
to do the
know.
ritual too. But
I
what are we
wait,
rolling
no, but
for
I
it?
have a thing. I have a thing for. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I am trained to resist the effects of natural poisons. I'll take it.
Okay. So the 2 of you stand in the circle. You scoop out the mushroom paste. Manage to just power it down. It doesn't taste good, but the poisonous effects are gone. There is no poison. Well, I need you to make an intellect check. It is a
Okay.
target number 21.
Okay.
Do you have any skills that would ease this?
Is this like magic related?
Very much so.
I'm understanding magic and crafting magic.
Sure. Drop it down
How do
to
I
18.
assist
Um,
in this game? I forgot.
I also
You-
have
You can
Yeah.
offer assistance. It'll just lower the difficulty by 1 step. But any bad stuff that would happen to Sylvia will happen to you.
I think narratively that makes sense. So
Hey, Hoop.
Mhm.
I have a skill now called pressing my luck. Ironically, not from the lucky description. I can choose to automatically succeed on a task without rolling. So long. Oh no, never mind. Ignore me. I did not hear the point. I did not read far enough.
I was gonna say,
mood
didn't hear
halfway
that.
through a fucking description of something. I'm like, oh wait, I didn't read the whole thing. Never mind. Hoop.
Well, it was more I did not read the number correctly. I thought it was a higher number than it is.
Okay.
So that does bring you down to a 15.
Okay. I also have herbalism, if that helps at all understand the effects of these mushrooms.
You can only add 1 proficiency.
Okay, that's fine. I don't think I have anything else.
So it's just
So
a 15 or higher.
Okay.
Wait, why is there no hero point to buy? This is homophobic. Never mind. I can't read. There, see?
That is a
19.
19.
Never mind. I didn't buy
Yeah.
it.
You also have a minor effect added.
I
What does that
do.
mean?
Because you rolled a 19.
Oh, that's right. Okay. How does that apply to this situation?
Well, first, the 2 of you both attune to this circle of cards. They all start to smoke. And whoever wants to go first, Sylvia or Massey, I need you to describe to me the first half of this shared memory, and the other of you will pick up and finish the memory.
Do you have any ideas, Danny?
It's like the stronger the memory, the more chances of success, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think we should go back to the day that we met as kids. You guys were already a pretty well-established group, and I was just a shy outsider kind of looking in, wanting to be a part of something. I think that you noticed me at the edge of the woods watching the 3 of you. I think you were the first person to approach me and say hi. And I was so giddy and so excited. I immediately dashed back into the forest, collected a whole bunch of flowers, and began to like weave you a flower crown. Not able to actually like conjure up enough courage to say anything in response, I simply just handed you a crown and began like walking with you towards the group.
In like parallel to that, seeing Sylvia watching, I don't think I'm any like off put even at that age by just like knowing things or watching, because I've always had like a sixth sense, I guess is a way to put it, but like more attuned to like the supernatural and just things that are unseen. So like another pair of eyes is nothing like weird, and we're kids, so like shyness is a thing. But before I could approach, obviously like you were away and then came back with the flower crown, which I think just kind of like showed me that you are, I don't have any other way to put it besides like one of us. Like there's like an unspoken bond there that's just like a gift without knowing someone, that is just like it tugs at your heartstrings in a certain way. And I think that younger Massey especially was very brash and like take your hand, drag you there. It's not like a very steady, slow walk back to the group. It's like you're coming with me, and just like yank you, and like I'm walking double the speed that you are, pulling you back to the group, and it's just like presents you to everybody else. And then realizing I don't know your name. It was like the typical kid, like, I have another friend now, and I want you to be friends with all my friends, and wait, who are you? And then, oh, yeah, Sylvia, this is Sylvia. Like, halfway through your sentence of introducing yourself, I introduce you for you. And I, every day for the next week until the flowers dried out wore that flower crown every time we were together as a group.
And you don't know Sylvia's name. The two of you never met. You weren't friends as kids.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
Grammys.
You don't know how Sylvia ended up in your little friend group, but the two of you are standing there, staring at each other, that look of friendship and camaraderie and childhood love fading from both of your eyes. The rest of you can hear metal dragging along the cavern floor. You hear the shuffling of a figure, almost lurching, step by step. Your bird is here now.
Time to go.
The two of them are locked in this circle together as, Did I ever share this picture of what he looks like with all of you?
No.
I think so, but you share it again.
The skin man who's not.
I
skin
remember.
tone?
I remember the layers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many layers.
That- so many
Onion.
layers.
Like an
Like
onion.
He's Shrek.
Yeah. Oh,
Get
Yes,
out of my
thank you.
swamp.
get out, Miss Swamp. I am the May Queen now. For this character, yay!
There you go. A figure covered
No.
in so many layers of leather, of cloth, of skins and hides that it's hard to tell where his body actually is.
He looks like walking Ratatouille, not the rat, the dish.
That big smile is the only bit of skin you can see, other than the hand holding the cat o' nine tails.
Big old bitch lasagna.
Thank you.
Ain't got no sauce.
What do
And
you
the guy who's
think
Sunday sauce.
you are doing?
Leaving.
Yeah, we're on our way out, and I don't know any of your spooky dooky word business, but you are going to let us out. You're going to have a lot of problems. Nah, I am done with you trying to take the lead here on everything. We know what we got to do. I'm done trying to pull you out of messes. This big old pile of bullshit better not step 1 foot forward, or there's going to be a whole lot more issues for them.
Hey, Hoop, do
I
I know
like
who he
you.
works for?
If you didn't before, the next time he opens his mouth,
Yeah.
Langley Cole can offer you far more than this husk of a woman could ever offer you. Stop them from unbinding her, and I will offer you power.
I'd like to do something.
Please.
Ben Identity, I want to try and convince him there's new orders, and we're here to take her out.
Sure. Do you have any skills that would help you do this?
What's the difficulty?
30.
Well, I work for Langley, like...
27.
Yeah, but you're just their bitch. You ain't anybody important.
It's fair. Oh no. I did not roll good on the knowing shit table, okay?
The two of you in the circle are basically standing there waiting for the rest of these cards to burn away as the binding around her is slowly just turning to ash. But you still have the remaining 3 chunks of the clock to go through. The good news is that neither of you suffer any debilitating nightmarish visions, so that's good.
You just make up these clocks. Or, like, are they
I sure
real?
don't.
Okay. Question.
Okay.
Real question.
Mhm.
What do I need to hit a 27?
A 27.
And I don't
Hey,
add
Cass,
anything to a
Cass,
dice
how
roll.
many sides are on your D20?
30. Shit, wait. No.
I mean, you could spend effort to bring it down to a 24. If someone wants to assist you, you could bring it down to a 21.
Uh-huh.
If
What happens if I burn XP?
that would technically just
XP.
let you reroll, but
Uh-huh.
in this instance, I would let you burn XP for a +1, so a natural 20 would still help.
Fucking do it, Cass.
I've got 2 XP.
If you fail this, we are jumping into combat.
Fucking
I would say,
phenomenal.
There's no way I pass this.
You have a
There's
1 in
no
20
way.
chance.
I'm gonna buy you.
It's-
I'll buy you a hero point too, so you can reroll twice.
Putting in effort, so that's already dropping your pool. Someone's got to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Who's helping?
I have a worse idea. I have a real bad idea, and it
What's the
involves me
worst one?
using two-
Actually, what is the worst one?
it involves me using 2 ciphers at once. So don't think ends well for me.
It doesn't sound like any of this is going to be ending
Yeah.
well for you. I'm so sorry.
I'm
Well,
not.
The worst idea.
If
The worst idea helps you guys more.
But what is it?
Circle of safety.
We got to leave, though.
Yeah, but
if I
it keeps him from crossing immediately after us.
Isn't he? Which direction did he come from? The deeper?
Yeah.
In the mine. Okay.
if I donate for +1 to the next hero roll, does that negate anything or add anything? How does that work?
Wouldn't need to spend the XP.
Well, but it doesn't lower it.
We're still at a needs a nat 20.
Still need a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
need
Yeah.
a nat 20. And me and Foundry, we don't get along like that.
So,
Sometimes.
I mean, the pot's there. It's time to shit or shut up.
So, are
I'm gonna
you?
go.
Would you like to try to roll?
That's a lot of resources, Cass.
Do it.
The 2 devils.
Usually I'm the key in.
I know. I don't know.
Yeah,
what to
it's
do.
just like a lot of resources that you're.
when I
like,
could just burn.
What could
another
possibly go
cipher.
wrong?
Yeah.
So shut Kian.
Okay, because Hooper,
Uh-huh.
it says circle of safety. It does not, like,
What?
Just
What is
keep it-
the
you
level
read
of the
all way through
cipher?
This one, though, right?
I did. What would I get? What
That's
would I have
savage,
to do
Dirk.
to make it a semicircle of safety?
The cipher does exactly what it says.
God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and roll unless you guys got other plans.
What is the level of the
I'm
cipher?
doing the other plan.
5.
Just a basic mechanics reminder for the players, even though we all obviously know how to play perfectly. If a cipher is lower level than a creature, it cannot affect the creature.
Oh, okay, so this ain't gonna work anyway. Okay, so do I try and hit it at 20, guys?
That,
Sound like
or
it.
he's about to do something else.
Go nuts. Just balls to the wall. Let's go.
Alright, I'm burning the intellect points.
Wait,
for
hold
a
on.
try.
Who's assisting you?
Who's helping? Who's helping?
I mean,
I don't
Not
have
me.
anything in convincing people stuff.
I think
People find
it
me
is Boston or
off-putting
nobody.
and arrogant.
Yeah, I'm doing magic here, so
And I just called the guy a shit eater
Oh. Yeah,
So-
you did.
without enough teeth. So
I mean, that
Can
makes
I call
sense.
that help and say I'm sorry for my colleague?
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense
Alright.
because whatever bad thing is about to happen to Bryson will also happen to Boston. If you assist.
Up to you, Turk.
well, if you're gonna apologize on my behalf, that's a way to do it.
Great.
Okay.
Let's see it.
All right, and I'm burning both my XP. And
No, you don't have to burn XP.
That's one.
But I do have to burn effort.
Yes, burn 3 from your pool.
I only had 1.
Then after this roll, you're going to become, what's it called? Impaired.
Great. I'll worry about that later. Just an intellect roll.
Just an intellect roll. Natural 20.
Hold on, I'm just double checking to make sure that when I changed things, I got my intellect where it was supposed to be. I think I did. Okay.
Let's see it.
This is not going to go well.
That is an 8.
It's so close to that 20, though. God damn it.
That lash in his hand is going to whip out. What you take me for, child? So for Boston and Bryce, I need both of you to make a might defense roll. Target number 18.
Yo.
Ooh.
Boston, of course, you could spend, because I don't know what you rolled. I haven't looked yet. But if you wanted to, you could spend 3 points from your pool.
Yeah, don't look. I'm gonna spend 2 because I got 1 edge. And that would drop it by
3.
the needed.
It'll be down to a 15.
15. All right. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Now we may take a peek at that chat. That
Oh, look at
totally
that.
is-
You rolled a 16. Both of you succeeding, which is great. You only
I
suffer
got the palpitations.
you only suffer the lash's damage. You do not suffer the extra effect. So that is only 6 points of might damage to both of you.
5.
Hey, Hoop, what happens when you hit 0?
You become
Impaired.
impaired.
I'm already impaired. Hey,
Oh,
what
then you become
about that?
debilitated.
Great.
Oh, great.
Oh no, so your might is 0.
But your other pools are still up,
Your
right?
other pools are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take it into speed instead.
Yeah, you just start
Oh, no,
draining
I
through every
had-
pool.
Oh, okay. I had 6 exactly. I got you.
So we can go into your combat tracker, take you to impaired. So everything you do, effort for you costs 1 additional per level. So it would cost you 4 from every pool. Yeah. And you can only ever deal 1 point of damage. But I'm gonna throw us into some initiative.
No, you don't got to do that.
You-
Yeah, that's an option.
Can I have done my thing before during all of this altercation?
Absolutely. In fact, I'm marking off another
Elsie,
chunk of the
I
clock.
think your headphone mic is picking up instead of your mic. Yeah,
Who?
sounded real far away a second ago.
Go for it.
So Bryson had moved toward the toward the dogs, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I had moved kind of not that way. I'm gonna change what I said, Hoop. So the rest of you would see Harley kind of just like slip back and almost seem to merge with the shadows in the wall. I am just going to target the scary skin man with this ability. So slips into shadow. I can slip from a selected target and hide from view in a nearby shadow. Yeah. So I would like to try to hide from him.
Absolutely.
I will add. I'll burn some intellect. What's the challenge? What's the level?
All right, it is an intellect roll against him, which is 18.
Okay. I'll burn the intellect to drop that to a 15. God, my
Any-
intellect is so low.
Any skills that might help?
Perception, discerning truths and piercing deceptions. Peacefully open communication with strangers. I don't think that's gonna help.
Probably not.
Can I No, that's a stretch. Never mind. Nope, I don't think so. I'm
Okay.
just gonna do it. Hope for the best.
That is a 17.
Okay.
Harley just disappears.
He has no idea where I am, but the rest of you would have seen Harley do this.
Well, at the tippy top of initiative is Karen, who does not appreciate Bryson's attempt at inter-corporation intimidation.
Intimidation. I was trying to be nice.
He's going to try to hit you with the Devil's Lash again.
Shit.
Oh, Karen's the.
Yeah. Yeah. Manderwitch.
I got confused because
Karen,
Manderwitch
yeah,
was introduced really near them.
Yeah.
It's a small note to change.
So, need you to make a might defense roll. Target number 18.
Real glad I put that one cipher on. God fucking damn it.
That is... Oh. Sorry. The two of you should have only taken 4 points of damage from the initial attack, not 6.
Oh, good.
Bryson, you are taking 4 more from this one. And at the start of each of your turns, until you can free yourself from the lash, you will take 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
And he is just moving closer towards the circle where Sylvia and Massey are being just consumed by the smoke of these cards. But that's him done. Sylvia, anything you'd like to do? Or are you gonna just keep on keeping on?
I have to stay in the circle, right?
You do. If you break the circle, if you try to get out and shift your concentration onto him.
Yeah, I can't even like reach out. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna keep on magicking.
What
yeah.
What do you feel about Massey now?
I feel confused. But I still feel the same sense of urgency and panic previously, so I'll just figure I'll ask this person who she is later, because I gotta like get out of here.
Fair enough. Harley. This individual walked straight past you.
Anything behind him?
Oh, wait. Sorry, Boston, you were first.
Oh, might be.
I can't
all
read.
Good. I blame Hoop.
You should.
Yeah, I was just looking at all the ways I could beat him up, but I want to put myself physically between this guy and where he wants to be. And
Do that if I were you.
I'm gonna do it anyway. And I would love to just fucking beat his ass up, I guess.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna try and just rush in and try and get. I don't know, how tall is this guy?
Close to 8 feet.
Shorter than a tree, so I can handle that. He's just gonna try and get a grip on that lash hand and just kind of wrench and turn and see if he can't get that out of there.
Oh, yes, love it.
But it'll just be a combat roll.
Yep.
I was looking for like all my special things, but honestly, it's just like, go for it, sweetie. So let's give it a roll. Oh, they almost sat on
17. Did you spend any points from your might pool?
No, not for this one.
Then a 17 would fail. Target number 18.
Damn. All right. Well, I don't appreciate
Spend an
that.
XP to re-roll it.
I could, but that's quite a roll. And then if I re-rolled it, I could spend might again.
Yeah.
Armor doesn't impact effort rolls, right? I shouldn't be like tempering this.
Armor only affects speed rolls.
What? I don't know. All right. Well, I'll do that and
Before you
I'll
roll
for
it, before you spend it, I'm offering you a GM intrusion.
4. I
Take it.
spend it.
Take
Are
it,
you gonna
Turk.
let Hoop
Take
intrude
it.
you?
Don't be a coward.
It's like a brain
Take
thing,
it.
but
Don't be a weenie.
I'll accept.
Hell yeah.
If you make this
No.
attack, that lash is going to tighten around Bryson and is going to inflict damage.
So I know that before I.
You can see, like, you start reaching for the hand and it grips that lash and is getting ready to yank.
So I could probably not hit them, and Bryson will get hurt more regardless. Yeah, no, thank you.
Go
That's
for
a
it.
bad deal. So that's me, but I am in front of this fella.
You're not re-rolling the attack.
I'm not re-rolling the attack.
Okay.
I mean, that's a bad deal. I got a 20% chance to get the hit. It's gonna damage my buddy regardless.
But if you rolled high enough, he would drop the lash.
Not even 20. Sorry, it's like a 10% chance. I'm good at math. But yeah, no,
Okay.
you
Fair
can't.
enough.
You tried to Faustian bargain with me, but damn, that number really up there. He's playing. I'm trying to make myself the next most big obvious target though.
Yeah. The way I see, like, you can see that he's getting ready to just wrench it, and instead of trying to, like, disarm him or anything, you just kind of fight to keep Bryson from being ripped by the lash again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then we're down to Harley.
Where's my fucking bird, Hoop?
Right there in front of you.
Where? In his hand?
You saw, like, the cloak of skins get wrapped over top of the bird. So, it's in there somewhere.
Hope, have you ever thought of not taking Kian's pet?
Never.
Or animal.
Literally, I
Yeah.
must
Never once.
all the
Never
time.
once in
Like-
Hoop's entire life.
Like,
Has he ever
you've
been
done
kind to
this,
me?
like 3 times now.
Yep.
A little bit
See, I'm nice. I give you guys pets.
Yeah.
Is there anything else behind him? Just tunnel.
Just tunnel.
Do I see any ghosties? Jackasses.
They probably did not survive the betrayal or attempted betrayal.
I want my bird, but I don't want to dig through skin to get it.
It's mostly animal.
That's not better. Hartley was not made for this life. That's why he left. I would like to. Let me see if I have this. Harley is standing in the shadows and looking at this very scary skinned man, and also looking at Bryson.
Hoop, what's that? What's the lash wrapped around? Is it my neck?
No, it's probably about the thigh down to the knee.
Taking that back, Elsie. That's valid. I don't want to do anything, Hooper. I'm afraid. I would like to. You know what? I'm going to be inspired by JD.
Oh.
Our very dear friend JD.
Yes. I love this plan, whatever it is.
Would like to take a swig of moonshine skin burns. And in the darkness, all of you guys would just see a match light and flamethrower style
Ooh, I
all
love
over his
it.
back.
Hot.
I'll give you a speed roll. Reduce it down to 15 because you are attacking out of the unseen darkness.
Okay.
You could spend 3 points
Yo,
from
you're-
your speed pool to drop it to a 12.
Your bird in there though.
My bird's in there, but my
Protected.
awful atrocious ex-fiance, whatever, is getting mangled.
Well, maybe it was deserved. Your bird didn't do nothing.
Oh, it was deserved, but I'm still gonna feel bad. I won't be able to sleep at night if I just let it happen.
Um,
I'm on the bird side.
I mean,
and
I'm on the bird side.
I would even err on the side of letting you use perception to try to burn where this figure actually is. Since there's so
fuck
many
yeah.
layers, you're trying to hit a spot that's not just going to hit, furs and skins.
Hell yeah.
So you're down to
I'll use
target
perception
number
to drop it.
9 if you spend 3 points.
I will spend 3 points. God, my pulls are so fucking low, y'all. If this doesn't work, y'all are gonna be peeling Harley off of the ground. You said speed roll?
That is a natural 20.
That's
True
a
love
major effect.
prevails.
That's a major effect as well.
That is a major effect.
I don't know what the major effects are or anything about them. Yeah.
I think
Items.
each of you has your own unique.
Oh, it's on my sheet.
Or no, you all have your unique player intrusions.
Yeah, player
Oh.
intrusions. Major effects are general.
So, when you roll natural 20, it rolls a success, and you have a major effect. This is similar to minor effect, but the results are remarkable. In combat, a major effect inflicts 4 additional points of damage. Or you can introduce some event such as knocking down your foe, stunning them, or getting to take an extra action.
Could my extra thing be taking out another tick mark on the clock
Um,
to get the witch
it
out?
could be, but the moment that Massey's turn is over, the spell is complete.
Oh,
You
okay.
won't need
Okay,
to.
never mind then. I
On fire.
I would give you another action if you wanted to take another turn on top of that to just stare at this figure, wait for the moment where you can see the bird, and just reach out and grab it.
Oh God, give me Agatha. My God.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No.
I
So,
want my fucking bird.
it is only 6 points of damage to this figure as he is set on fire. And
Only 6.
It was only gonna be 2
flailing.
before.
Well, 2 before, now 6.
Damn. Okay.
Flailing, you see just a moment of ruffled feathers reach out, grab, pull, and you're holding your bird.
Can't imagine that I'm considered hidden anymore.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Do I still have movement?
You do, yeah.
Because he's now between me and everybody else, isn't he?
He
Because I
is,
shot
yes.
at his back. This is the worst possible place that I could have put my character. I would like to run around in the opposite direction of the witch circle.
Well, I have to do this.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll accept it. Whatever. I'll give the XP to Bryson.
It's in chat, you just have to hit accept. Oh, Turk, who did you give your other XP to?
Oh, Bryson.
It's Sylvie.
Oh, yeah,
It's
Sylvie.
just
That's
Sylvie.
right. Yeah, it's Sylvie. Duh, my brain.
Thank you.
Yeah, he is absolutely not thrilled about being on fire. And he's going to try to switch that lash to you.
Great.
I
I don't want him getting near the witch's circle, so.
need you to make a might defense roll. Target number 18.
Target 18.
That is a 2.
I'll spend an XP to reroll.
Do it.
Oh fuck! Can I spend? Can I spend? Can I spend? I don't know why I'm not looking at the screen.
You don't want to look. You don't want to look, buddy.
Can I spend? Is it worth it?
Would you like to spend it?
You might as well.
Okay.
It's entirely up to you.
I have might is my actually no, I'm not fucking gonna because might is probably the only pool that's gonna keep me alive right now.
It's
Never
true.
mind, I'm not gonna spend it.
Oh,
It's fucking 4.
A
Whatever.
4 is a failure. Yeah. He is not going to activate the lashes secondary to try to grab you. It is really just trying to just bring you down. So it is 7 points of damage instead.
Might.
To might.
Thank God. Y'all, I'm in single digits across the fucking board. This is not good.
But yes, you were able to slip past, rejoin the others. And Massey. The spell is finishing. All you have to do is stand there and do nothing.
Cool. Oh, it unfocused. Wow.
It's because that's what
Larry
Sylvia
Massey.
is seeing now.
Oh, well, I have a
It's
question
so
about
mean.
that actually.
It's so
Is, like,
mean.
if it just took our childhood meeting memories, but it's already been established.
You
in
know who
canon
you
from
each other
last
are,
episode.
yes.
Okay, because
You
you're
just-
like saying you forgot their name and stuff. And...
In that one
Oh, okay.
specific memory.
Okay. Okay.
You know who each
Oh,
other
but-
is, you just don't know how each other came to be in the group. You don't know why you consider yourself to be good friends.
That makes-
Memories
okay.
fading
Okay.
so much that Elsie's actually physically fuzzy.
I
now.
know.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Stark. I don't feel so good.
Um, as long as you stand there and do nothing, the spell will finish.
Yeah. Finish it. Finish him.
The clock is filled, the cards fully burn away, and what was left of that animal hide around the witch dissipates. And she's going to take her turn because damn did they give her a very cool stat block. But after Bryson,
Oh, great. What am I gonna do? Talk at him?
apparently,
Gone so well for me. Yeah. Who uses might for their attack rolls?
I do.
Okay, I would like to inspire aggression in Boston.
ooh,
He'll give you a bonus to your might-based attack rolls for the next minute. It's an action. I'm gonna like grab at the lash around my leg and say, I don't need your help getting out of this one, bossy. But they do. Come on. And I'm gonna burn 2 intellect points. And you get... They gain an asset on their might-based attack rolls for 1 minute. Don't know what asset specifically means in Cypher.
it means that it reduces the difficulty of the check by 1.
There you go.
Okay.
Swing away. Swing away.
As soon as the witch is freed, she gets to her feet a little shakily at first, and then holds up both hands, and is just from the shadows, from under her gown, from just the air around her, she's just going to summon a small horde of hellbender salamanders that just start crawling over her as a physical shield. Some just lash out and jump onto Cairn and start trying to drag him down to the ground. That just happens at the top of her turn. She doesn't have to do anything for it. She's going to cast Going Under. A creature within range that is afflicted by this has the sensation as if they were drowning, and they take 6 points of intellect damage every single round that they fail an intellect defense roll. NPCs in this game, they don't ever roll anything ever. It is just whoever is of the higher level wins. The Mander Witch is of a higher level than the individual that is trying to kill you all and being just buried under the weight of hellbender salamanders. He physically starts to just grasp at the air, grasp at his throat, as if he were unable to breathe. And she looks at all of you. Run.
Yeah.
Do I still have a lash around my thigh?
No, it was used to attack Harley.
Okay. Just
Do I still have a lash around me?
Instead of trying to pin you down, he just opted for the extra
He
damage.
just swung. Okay, cool. Cool.
Can we take the lash?
Don't.
I'm asking out of character. I know the voice
You
is
can
on,
certainly
but it's
try.
out of character. What would I have to roll?
Might roll against him. Target number 18.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna shout, "Good enough for me! Everyone out of here!"
I'm running. I'm dashing.
Mhm.
I'm gonna grab Bryson's hand.
Yeah, because he's hesitating.
Yep. I'm gonna grab Bryson's hand.
Idiot.
For once in your life, don't be a fucking idiot. As I'm pulling us along.
Yeah, no, I'm going. Let's go.
Okay. The figure continues to gasp for air while that lash just slams against the wall and the floor. The two spellcasters are two witches here.
Mhm.
That cloak of, furs and skins that he wears, that is a powerful cipher. You can feel it. Even if you could just get a chunk of it.
Alright, can I use draw item on my way out?
What is that?
It is just a loose object within short range that you could carry in one hand is drawn to your free hand. If the object is stuck or held by another creature, you must succeed on a might roll to rip it free, or the object remains where it is.
Absolutely.
So can I use intellect though, since he's incapacitated by help?
Sure. Target number 18. Are you going to spend some points?
Can I help?
I mean, if you physically wanted to reach out, grab, and help pull, you certainly could.
Yeah.
Then yeah. That would bring you to a
And then I
15
have using magic.
with the help. That would bring you to a 12 with the training. And if you spend 3 points from your intelligence, that'll bring it down to a 9.
What's it down to right now?
It's at a 12.
Well,
I only have 10 intellect points left.
Baby, you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm at 5 across the board.
Yeah, you'll
Let's
just
go with
be
it.
impaired.
yeah.
Why would I be impaired?
Your pool will go to 0.
No,
No.
she would only have to
Oh.
burn 3. 3. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
She wouldn't
sorry.
be impaired. Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll burn 3. Make
It's
it a
down
9.
to a 9. That is a 12. A chunk of
Bruh.
that cloak just rips off, jetted to you. The wolves that were waiting for you have seemingly underestimated the situation. And as soon as the witch starts to run out with you, they all just back into the walls of the cavern and disappear. But I feel like that's a great place for us to take a quick break, give everyone a chance to grab a drink, stretch your legs. I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen from here on out. And I have a script to read. Hold on. All right, family, gather round and listen close. Our heroes here need a moment to catch their breath. You've been riding with us through the tangled undergrowth of the Appalachian wilderness, facing down the mysteries of the old gods themselves, but even the bravest among us need a moment to rest, to gather our wits, to steel our resolve for what lies ahead. So grab yourselves a mug of something warm, stoke that fire just a little bit brighter, and prepare to rejoin us as we continue our journey through the darkness. Don't wander too far, family, for the night is long and the shadows grow deep. We'll be right back. And welcome back, family. Where we left off, we'd skedaddled our way up and out of that mine shaft
That was good.
towards the light, away from that horrid creature down below, the witch in tow with you. We need a proper change of music here. As we break out into the very last remaining light of the day, you be greeted by a figure. A charcoal gray suit, well-fitting, very odd look about the individual. Tall, elegant, a touch of gray around the temples and amongst his thin beard. Stares at you all with a very friendly smile. Oh, I think I can take it from here.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
Manners.
Apologies. Who the fuck are you, sir?
Much better. I'm a friend. Or at least I could be. I'm from the railroad.
Which one?
Does it matter?
Maybe.
He looks over at the witch. I thought I said that I had this. Go on. Get. And, like the wind, she disappears.
Oh.
When's the railroad doing business on the side of a river? In front of a cave, a mine, a big old whatever the hell that man was in there.
What do you have to do with Langley Cole?
Oh, I don't have anything to do with Langley Cole. They have something to do with me, however.
Yeah. Figured.
Look, we got a lot of banged up people here, friend, so why don't you hustle on to your point and we'll be on our way.
Yeah.
You will be on your way. There's a train waiting for you. Not too far off here.
We were just traveling these woods. We didn't see no tracks.
Trust me, there's a train waiting for you.
And why should we trust you?
Because I said so.
Sorry,
Oh.
is this train gonna take us back to the town we're from?
Yeah, that place we grew up and loved
Yeah.
dearly.
That we all
Place
definitely
Dismal,
remember.
Dismal, Pennsylvania.
Hold on, I wrote it.
Dismal.
Dismal.
That's why I
Dang,
knew
okay,
that, because it
dismal.
was so dismal.
He smiles again, and you swear for a moment that you recognize that face, but just can't place it. No. See, I got bigger things in mind for you.
That's nothing we ever agreed on.
Yeah, we just got out of one weird dealing and I'm smelling that same stink on you, so
I've heard this pitch before.
Boston's
that's what
nose
I
is
said.
never wrong either.
Except when I have a cold.
Whatever hell spawn you think you just killed down there, that ain't my kind.
And
It-
what are you then? Respectfully.
I told you. I'm the railroad.
Oh,
Now-
shit.
Don't confuse this opportunity as negotiations. He'll pull out a card from the inside of his vest, gesture it out towards you.
I'll take it before anybody else can.
Yeah, I don't want it.
This little paradise of yours, this little city that you cling on to like it was the last gasp of air you were ever gonna get, it's about to be wiped off any map. No one's even gonna remember its name. I can help.
You want to stop the dam?
In a way.
What's in it for you? Why are you asking measly old us five for anything at all?
He's gonna step forward towards you, looming over you just a little. What I want and what I need is none of your business.
Well, by involving us, it kind of makes us our business, doesn't it?
I do like that fire. I see why he picked you.
How about this? You said you could be a friend. Friends fucking share.
I keep your hometown alive. I keep any of you from getting eaten up by the things hunting you out here. All you gotta do is get on that train.
Where does it go?
Asking too many questions.
Nah, asking the right questions because you don't want to answer them.
Pulls out that pocket watch, flips it open. Doesn't look down at it. You're running out of time.
You're picking a scab here. It's not going to come off.
Then say no.
I mean, guys, I think we should do what we can to save the town and
That's what
maybe be on our way.
I'm saying. I don't trust suit and tie, of course, but
But
Bryson's just gonna look at Harley.
Harley has looked very unimpressed this whole time. Finally looks at this gentleman in front of us. You're not the first pretty man in a suit to try to woo me. I'm not impressed with whatever you got going on over here.
Bryson will just puff up a little bit.
And then I'll turn to the rest of the group. I'm tired of us making deals with these weird ass fucking creatures out here, okay?
Oh, if you're worried about old rabbits.
I wasn't talking to you. Dismal, I turn back to the other group. Dismal's called Dismal because it's dismal. Let it be wiped off the map. We've got enough time to let people know what's happening. We can move them
I'm
somewhere
sorry,
else.
but to some of us, Dismal's home.
Well, we can find you a new one.
you don't know how that works. Gosh, you got cold, didn't you?
I got out of the fucking town. The town that dragged us all back here by
Yes,
the throat.
I know. You all got out of the town, but I stayed behind because I loved it. I said we get on the train.
I'm with Sylvie. Harley, you can figure out if you got a heart in there and on your own time, but
Bossy.
Bryson,
It was cold. I'm with Boston on this one. I'll get on the train, but the first sign of anything foul, I'm jumping.
I knew there was something agreeable about you all. As I was saying, if you were worried about that little rabbit problem of yours, well, we can just say that I'm a hell of an exterminator.
Rabbits have a big problem of multiplying faster than you can kill them.
And we're not interested in seeing anything done to him anyway.
Yeah.
Good. Got a good head and your shoulders there. How about we keep it that way? Train's waiting.
I'm gonna start walking towards
Yeah,
the
heading
woods.
right into the train.
Yeah.
Just generally
Looking for a
off into the middle of
train.
nowhere.
Well, he said the train. Did he give a direction,
He
or is
did,
that
yeah.
also part of his ambiguous? Yeah, towards the train.
I'd watch you all go one by one. Till you're finally all out of sight. And a mass of rabbit-like creatures kind of crawl out of the brush, sit next to him. Consider us even there, old friend.
Called it.
Rabbit doesn't say anything. Just turns and hops off to go check on his friend. As you're walking, is there anything that you would all like to do? Any conversations to be had?
I'll turn to Bryson and ask, can I see that card?
No.
It's a card. I just like a glance at it.
No, Sylvie.
Well, that's downright friendly of you.
I've already made the wrong deal with something like him before. None of you need to get dragged into that.
We're
I'm not
dragged into
looking
it.
to dragon. I'm just trying to take a glance at a business card.
Just give her the card, Bryson. We're about to get on a train this man told us to get on. Just give her the fucking card. Might as well have all the information we can.
What could go wrong?
Sylvie, I do not pretend to understand magic. I do know the last time I was handed something by something like him, I ended up signing away a whole lot of people's lives that I didn't intend.
I'm not even
I live-
asking to touch it. I simply just wanted a little glance. If it's that big of a deal, you can hold on to it. It's fine. I just asking. You know what? Forget it. We have a train to catch, apparently, in the woods.
Yeah.
You hear a not too distant sound of the air horn go off of the locomotive of a train. Whether any of you are looking for it or not, over the course of this walk, you'd feel in a pocket, in a bag, tucked away just in your shirt and your pants, whatever. You'd all find that black-edged card. There's nothing on it but a very ornate, large cursive R.
Does anything about the card tug at that previous faint sliver of recognition?
No. But the train's there, as it was promised.
Is it just a train, or is there like a whole station? Like,
It is just a train.
How many cars? Who is it? Just the engine and the coal car and like one
No,
like
there's about a
passenger car?
dozen cars between
Great.
cargo and passenger.
is it a diesel?
Right.
Thomas?
There's no
It's
diesel.
coal.
It's a coal train.
I was making a Thomas the Tank Engine joke. Oh my god.
Where?
Diesel is the name of a train in Toby and Thomas. Diesel.
You know an impressive amount about Thomas the Train.
I know,
learned
right?
this because I have grandchildren. Or niece and nephew. I don't have grandchildren. I have a niece and a nephew. My mom has
Wow.
grandchildren.
Wow.
And I've
This
seen
just
Bullet
in.
Train.
Elsie has kids.
I have kids.
And
I have
grandkids.
Elsie's kids have kids.
Yeah, I'm old.
Bananas.
I'm learning so much about you right now.
Older than you, and I don't know how I feel about this math.
Anyway.
Wow.
I've seen Bullet
who-
Train. Bullet Train taught me a lot about Thomas the Tank Engine.
I'll see. Look in the Foundry chat.
Oh.
Is this about me having grandkids?
No.
This is about which of the Thomas the Tank Engine trains this is.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Just proposing an
Now
I have
intrusion.
the option to give XP to people in Nova.
Give it to Nikki. Give it to Nikki.
Give it to
Oh.
Nikki.
Okay.
Nikki's gonna need it tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I also want I have to give both of mine away because of the obligation thing. Every alternating intrusion I have to give away both XP.
Oh.
So I'll give it to Boston and I will give it to Sylvie.
So Sylvia and Boston.
Thank
Not
you.
Nikki. I just did it because it was funny.
Oh, that
Oh, another
system's
thing
still
of
gonna go
obligation is I
through,
can't-
so
Yeah, I'll go in and
Yep.
remove Nikki's.
I can't deny any intrusion.
As the others all start boarding the train, you are last. You take one last glance out at the woods, and there's a large, white furred beast just sitting, staring, waiting.
Do I recognize it at all?
You intimately recognize this creature. It has killed you more times than you'd probably like to remember.
Killed me?
In your dreams, at least.
Okay. Right. There is a drop in her stomach. Because one creature, I guess you would call rabbit a creature, has just come to make due on a debt that's owed. One debt apparently has just been transferred, not that we know. And now, usually when he shows up, it's not to have a chat. So there's definitely like a look of mild panic, I think, but it's quickly masked. And then she makes eye contact, kind of gives like a shake of her head, like not now, like exasperated versus like an outright no, and then gets on the train.
Okay. But all of you make an intellect roll. Just
Ooh.
no target number per se.
Anything to do with perception?
It's everything to do with perception.
Cool. I'm trained in perception tasks. Doesn't matter. I'm still feeling like shit, so.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, can I use my action? And or are we about to rest?
Yes.
To restore some
Yes.
points.
We're about to
Yes,
rest.
we're about to rest. Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, Massey, Sylvia, of course, those two make sense, and Boston, for whatever reason, whatever magic has rubbed off on these other two and has just stuck with you for whatever reason.
I just pay attention to people.
The three of you board the train, and for Bryson and Harley, you kind of get looks from the passengers of maybe not fully trusting you, maybe thinking they're a little better than you because they look
There are other people on this train.
so many people.
Oh fuck.
You get about the looks you would expect, considering what you probably look like right now, just covered in whatever this is.
Yes, bloody.
But for Sylvia, Massey, and Boston, you would see people looking at you with just wide smiles, just kind of staring at you as you walk down the aisle.
Honestly, I'm glad that Harley can't see that. That's scary as hell.
Yeah. Did my roll not go through?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
I was.
I didn't.
What was I supposed to roll again?
Intellect.
Like,
That's what I thought I hit. Okay, try it again. Yeah, no, I didn't see shit.
And a GM intrusion, huh?
God damn it.
It's fine. I'm just gonna use that to up the intrusion range to a 1 or a 2.
No. Hoop. Give me something juicy. Come on. Gimme.
I mean, I really want the intrusion range up.
But come on, like how many more times am I gonna roll?
So many. I will give you that the weight of that card in your hand feels especially heavy. And somewhere you can feel that there's a contract with Langley Cole that's maybe not doing so great right now.
Yeah.
And by morning, that contract is probably going to be ashes. But the train whistles. You all hear you feel the lurch as it begins traveling down this track wherever it leads. And I want to give any of you the opportunity to give us any final character thoughts.
Before what?
And on what? Thoughts on what?
Yeah. I need
Yeah.
more context.
Whatever
Three
just
parameters.
happened, wherever you're going, whoever that individual was.
Seemed like a dick.
Harley is furious, petulantly pouting that we're on this fucking train. Does not want to be here. Made it very clear. But is sitting next to Bryson. Has not let Bryson out of his sight since this all happened. And probably is just like petting Agatha. That's in all of the chaos that is happening and whatever fucked up shit is going on. The constants that Bryson has known, that Harley has known for quite a while, is that Bryson loves him and Agatha is here as a companion. And so he is going to lean into those two things because that's what he's got.
Absolutely.
You think Massey would have sat with Sylvie and Boston? I don't know how many seats. Usually it's like 4 and 4, 2 and 2, like I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think we'd all fit in one, but depending on how whatever everyone sits, it would be probably with Sylvie and Boston the other two, given their actions towards Sylvie and towards the walk toward the train. Anyways, the journal and pen or pencil that she keeps with her, she would have been flipping through the pages as soon as she sat down, trying to find a page written in really neat cursive, but it's more so written in like a coding almost. Like the words make sense if you were to read them, but like why she would keep track of things that they're like mixed terminology, like grocery list meets like list you would get at like the general store for like a bolt of cloth or whatever.
Sure.
And then next to it would be like the number of days that have passed, or like a number which would indicate days. And some of them have lines through them, some of them have check marks, some of them have question marks. And then, but her attention is just on one in particular. And this one has it well over, I would say, 700 days, at least, like more than 2 years. The number is pretty up there. And it just, the back end of the pencil, I don't know if there's like an eraser on the pencil. I'm thinking of like modern number 2 pencils, but not what it says. I don't know. But the back end of the pencil is just like tapping anxiously at right over that line. That's her last and final thoughts, and constantly glancing out the window, and then back also at Sylvie, who, with furrowed brow, trying to like grasp at something that is not there anymore but was there, and trying to place, like when you can picture something in your head but it's hazy and you can never fully like figure out why it's hazy or what you're forgetting, but you know there was something in a memory there that you've been trying to figure out. That's what
Wait,
too
what
many.
was you? What is that?
Nothing.
Why did you roll 5d100?
That was some bullshit, Hooper.
That was
how many
Yeah,
hours were we on
cruel.
this train?
That was such a threat.
Anyone else?
I think Sylvie is incredibly shaken up by recent events. Used to her quiet little life, she's kind of shaking on the inside. I think she's trying to stay composed, and she's dwelling on the one thing that grounds her, which is her shop. And she's trying to you keep rolling so many dice. And she's trying to focus on like the layout and the decor and the items and her customers, and she's trying to really to keep her mind from going frantic and to keep herself from panicking, just thinking of her little farm and her little herbs and her little shop, and just like longing to be back in there.
Boston stood up for a minute and looked back at the seats really quick, passing off like he's just stretching. Is everyone still smiling and neighborly here?
No. Everyone's normal.
Everyone's normal again? All right. Gonna, wipe his eyes a bit, but then I'll reach into a pack and just get some snacks. Probably just some like tiny little finger sandwiches or something, and start pass a few back to Harley and Bryson, and then imagine he might be the one to then pass it over down to Massey and Sylvie. And he's just gonna cross his arms, take a big old bite of one of his little sandwiches, and he's just reflecting on how this whole group's got real ornery, and hopes they can at least stick it all out and get the job done.
There is something in your pack that you do not recognize. It is a small collection of sticks and red feathers woven into a crown. In fact, a red crown. It is a cipher.
Gonna look at that like a weird art project and figure at the moment, just kind of at a glance, without taking it out or really giving it a second thought before, he just kind of wants to eat his sandwich in peace. Maybe get a little sip of something warm.
Weirdly enough, for just a brief moment, you swear that you can start to hear the thoughts of some of the people sitting around you.
Oh
Not nice.
no.
That's not nice and proper of me. So, yeah, I don't like that. But he just tosses the flap of the bag back over and puts it down beneath his feet.
Immediately
Think to
silent.
himself, yeah, figures probably just some sticks and stuff fell in while we were out in the wild and all that.
Yeah. I think that just leaves us with Bryce, and if you got any final thoughts.
Bryson hurts a lot. And I think he takes a sandwich from Boston and he just nods. And I think Boston recognizes the 1,000-yard stare going on here.
You'd
And
get an extra little pat on the shoulder.
And I think he just kind of slumps over onto Harley.
Harley doesn't react, but does the like just for a moment, just like leans his head on Bryson's head and then sits back up, probably like very, very needlessly, just like jostles just to make him uncomfortable.
Under the weight of Bryson's head, you can feel that there's something tucked away in your coat. Does Harley have a coat? Yeah, in your coat
Harley
pocket.
does wear a coat. As I'm jostling, fucking move. There's something in my pocket, and I will reach, and I will make sure that Bryson like doesn't actually fall over, doesn't go far, but I will reach for whatever the item is.
A small jar of some sweet and spicy jelly.
Oh, Hooper. You gave me a button. I feel like I have to eat the jelly right now.
It
Not
is
gonna.
kudzu man jelly. Sweet and spicy, made from the flowers and berries of the kudzu men.
By the way, kudzu is edible and humans are a natural predator to that plant. Eat it.
It is an
Fucking
artifact.
invasive
Or not an
species.
artifact, it is a cipher.
I really want to eat kudzu now.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, shit. What level is that?
Um,
Can I roll for it?
Go for it.
I'm gonna be so mad if it's a shitty roll. Actually, you roll for it, so I can be mad at you if it's a shitty roll.
It is 1d6 plus 2, so it is 5.
Okay, thank you.
You didn't give me my cipher either.
Boston, yours is, well, level 3.
Hooper.
Bryson, as you are jostled, you feel the weight of something in your pocket.
I'll reach for it. What have I got?
Where are you? Oh. It's actually a small book. But it's not the book that feels important. It's a large, perfectly preserved leaf pressed between the pages.
Okay.
It is level 7. It is The Gift of the Green.
Of course it is.
As our... Go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to say one thing to Harley. I will just whisper to Harley. If we don't fully agree to whatever he wants of us, we're gonna get tossed off this train.
I feel like we're gonna get tossed off this train regardless. You know this shit more than I do. If you have my
Not
back,
much.
then I'll agree.
The only time I haven't had your back, Harley, is when you walked away from me.
Harley, I think, just doesn't say anything.
Massey and
That's a good
Sylvia,
fucking line cast.
the two of you are sitting there, both feeling like something is missing. Massey, in your pack, mixed in with the the herbs and vials and bottles of whatever you tend to carry with you, just never know when you need it. There's a new bottle.
Oh no.
A blue glass bottle filled with a very peculiar combination of thread, of bones, and what looks like rosemary. It's a witch bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And it is level 5.
What does it do?
You can bury the witch bottle in the ground, secrete it in a building's walls, or display it on a windowsill to activate one of the following effects. You can set a trap, you can set an alarm, or you can help people recover.
I have to get rid of one then because I also have the piece of whatever skin.
That does not count as a cipher. It needs to be crafted
Oh.
into one.
Interesting. Okay, then I have 3. Can you post that in the chat?
Yeah, I'll post them all. And Sylvia. You know that same pocket that you took that conjure deck out of the witch's, away from the witch? You feel down for that pocket, and there is a rectangular object there, about that big.
Mm.
Looks like a lot of, or feels like a lot of loose pieces all stacked together in, say, maybe the form of a deck.
Did you get the fucking cards?
Did I get the country cards?
She got you the cards.
If you reach down, pull it out, there'd be a handwritten note on top that says simply, "Thank you."
I'm gonna like clutch it to my chest.
It is a conjure deck. A deck of handmade tarot cards, each drawn by a different artist over the years.
This is the best thing I've ever gotten in a game.
I'm glad your Lancer GM didn't hear that.
I'm so
Oh damn.
It's up
Okay,
there.
no. Listen.
That got real.
We had to make a Word document, a Google document, so that we can all put our fucking items that we get in that game, because none of us write them down, and none of us remember anything from the entire series that we have gotten. There's at least 10 items we've never used, because we just don't write them down. We just don't know. So now we have to have a document, so we do it right away.
Anyways, before we close out, the sun now sets. Those of you that are capable, you're welcome to get some rest. Those that are still a little too wired from the day's events, you'd hear an awful sound. The distant but thunderous sound of a collapse.
Mm-hmm.
Those of you that have been around railroads long enough have probably heard when a train tunnel collapses. And this is it. But I think that's a great place for us to put a pin in this game for now.
What the fuck?
Thank you all so much for being here, for being an amazing cast, for dealing with my extremely limited knowledge of this lore and this story, and just in general, Old Gods of Appalachia is such a rich story and narrative. Like, if I can capture a fraction of that, I'm happy. But yeah, thank you all so much to everyone that came out to support us. Don't worry, James. that villain point will go towards the next game. We'll save it.
Then the hero point better too.
Yeah. We
did get a hero point. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I do want to go around, let everyone tell you who they are, where you can find them, plug all the things that you want to plug, all the shows that we're all doing because we're all incredibly busy. We'll go same order we did intros, left to right, top to bottom, as I kick up some music, which means we're starting with Kian.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kian. My pronouns are they, he. You can find me on the interwebs at uptight_Chiffon, uptight-Chiffon, depending on where you're hanging out. Tomorrow night, I will be here for our Nova Season 2 campaign with some other faces around this table. On, let me see, Sunday. I am so excited. The announcement has been made. I am guest starring over on Live from the Apocalypse on their Academy H series. I'm fucking thrilled. I'm super excited about it. So definitely come hang out. That'll be Sunday evening. On Tuesday, I will be over on Entropy Emporium for They Call Us Villains, our horror masks game run by JD. Shout out JD for the idea about drinking alcohol and making a fireball. It's a very effective idea in combat. On next Wednesday, I'll be over on High Shelf Collective with our Beacons of Farlight campaign, GM'd by JT. I've got a couple of other projects coming up that I can't quite mention yet. So follow me on social media. That's where it's going to be. And then keep an eye out. Starting in July, I will be running my own campaign of Invisible Sun, another Monte Cook's Games game over on Entropy Emporium that I'm super excited about. And as always, follow the lovely people on this stream because they're all doing way cooler things than I am. That's me.
Over to Danny.
Hi, I'm Daniela. Daniela everywhere on the internet. My pronouns are she, her. What am I doing? This coming Monday and every other Monday, you can find me on our Lancer Hell's Gate series, where I get a lot of really cool items that I really love and cherish and adore. And then you can find me back here on June 18th for the next installment of this Old Gods of Appalachia game. I believe that's everything I have going on at the moment. Yeah.
And over to Turk, our gentle giant.
Yeah, well, all right. Anyway, hey everybody, I'm Turk or Turk accented in the various places that matter to billionaires running data metrics on the world. Anyway, I of course play in Boston, and if you like that and you want to see me do more of that, then show up next on the 18th. But in the meantime, you can find me here tomorrow playing more Cypher with Nova. And then here again this Thursday playing Delta Green, our Impossible Landscapes game. It's down to its last 2 episodes of the season, so it should be a lot of fun. Beyond that, it's fun, and I think I've set it up so it's alternating weeks between my channels. I'm also a GM and player over on Neon Lights Roleplay, where next Monday will be the next episode of Sworn Honestly Dragon Lords. They're coming off a big fight, so we'll see how our players all react and get down to it. It was a fun time. That's high fantasy Greek mythology, big epic campaign. It's been running for going on 3 years now, so it's been fun. At least I think so. And then on Wednesday, I'll be a player in BioShadow Peace, which is a Wrath and Glory 40k game where we are in the final stages of that as well, because planet's in peril and we gotta fight some Alpha Legion, which is gonna be pretty tough. Anyway, that's really it for me. Make sure you support the people who see your screen here and tune in next time, because got a lot of really awesome work to put out there.
Heck yeah. And then over to Cass.
It's
Our
me.
company man.
Oh yeah, it's going so well for me.
You were.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I am Yoda or Yoda Almighty. You can find me mostly on Discord. I do exist in social media. I don't really do anything with it though, so come talk to me on Discord. And where am I gonna be? I have the night off tomorrow, and then Thursday, we are premiering God Complex over on Entropy Emporium. It is our Girl by Moonlight mecha meets aliens. There's a lot going on. There should be a trailer dropping soon. I think Will's almost finished with it. But to set many years in the future where we are piloting the husks of dead gods, fighting for humanity's survival against the things that killed them. I didn't pick the Outsider playbook. It's fine. And then I will be back here on Saturday for Beacon because Hoopa let us bully him into having a part 2.
It's a good system.
It's a good system. I don't understand it, but I'll figure it out. And then Sunday I will be most likely appearing in Fragments of Tomorrow's Apocalypse over on the Singularity. It's our City of Mist game. You should go watch it. I may or may not be there. I have to go pick up my dog, who will be 3 hours away. And then the following Thursday, I will be over on Live from the Apocalypse for the previous mentioned JD's horror game. It's powered by the Apocalypse System, Redacted. I'm dead? Question mark? The ghosts in one of the ghosts in my head is dead. I'm dead? We don't know. And then I'll be back here because I got bullied into running a part 2 of Outgunned, part 2. And so that cast is all coming back. We got Mika, we got Foxy, we got Mary, and we got Switchy, and we're gonna go on another little spy game on the 14th. And everything else is later in the month, and yeah, I will spend that later. So yeah, moving on to LC. Hey LC.
Hold on, I'm figuring out how Google Calendars works again. Okay.
Every single time.
Every time. I had 4 people in front of me. I still wasn't ready. I was thinking really hard the whole time. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm LC. I'm Optimistic on all social media. It's right above me. I'm not going to spell it. There are weird placements of the letter I. Where can you find me? It's still pretty late because of work and whatnot. So, like Danny said, I'm in Dustgrave / Hellsgate, whatever. Fuck, I just remembered the biggest mistake of my life. I made a mistake. I don't remember if it was on camera or off camera. I think it was off camera where that was told to me what I did, and I am freaking out. Yep. It was bad. This is definitely the worst in character, out of character choice I have ever accidentally made. Yep. And it's very bad for everybody. Mm-hmm. So come tune in and find out what I did. Somebody is just a little bit hungry and still hungry. Like the hungry cat. Just keep eating. And then, speaking of hungry, on the 11th, as Kian mentioned, I am in They Call Us Villains, in which I play another character who is super hungry. I don't give my characters these tropes. These are given to me, and I'm just always hungry. I don't know how to cure this hunger, though, so it's really great. I'm just really sad in that one. Fine. I'm in control, and I'm sad. And then Old Gods on the 18th. Don't look at me like that, Cass. Fine. That's about it, though. Old Gods, Masks, Hellsgate.
I believe there's a casting call.
Yes, that is. Thank you, Hoop. We are about to, within the next few days to the next week, depending on how tired I am when I get off at work at 7 a.m., we'll be putting out our campaign casting calls for our first 2 campaigns of the year, which is going to be Cyberpunk Red and Fallout. I have been given the pitch for at least Fallout, and it is very cool, guys. So once those drop, be sure to come and sign up. And if you're not in our Discord yet, come to our Discord, which the link, I believe, is down below on Twitch, and join the Discord and go ahead and click on those casting calls. Everyone has a fair chance. It's super fun. And then I will also be putting together our one-shots for the next month. I have a lot of guest GMs that have contacted me so far, and if you are interested in guest GMing, please contact me as well. And that's going to be super cool. There are a lot of really unique and niche games that have been pitched to me, and the ideas are so funny and fun and out of the box, and I just love every single one of them. And that's it.
Alas, dear family, our time together draws close, much like the fading embers of our campfire. But fear not, for though we must part ways for now, the echoes of our adventures linger on in the night. As we bid farewell to those shadows and whispers of the Appalachian wilderness, let us carry with us the memories of our journeys, the bonds we forged, the tales we've shared. Till we meet again under the flickering firelight, may the old gods watch over you. May your adventures be filled with courage and wonder. On behalf of all of us here at the Lost Caravan, thank you for joining us on this remarkable journey. And remember, dear travelers, the road may be long and the night may be dark, but as long as there's fire in our hearts and stars in our sky, our adventure never truly ends. Stay safe, family. May the road ever rise to meet you.